Previously on Renaissance City.
Do you take off running after them?
Yeah, when I see that they've run down the road.
Okay, as you're leaving the door, George calls out, "I'll put it on your tab."
Thanks, dude. I look back over my shoulder, the car is there, and I go jump in. I look around, I'm trying to find what buttons to push. I've never driven it, but I know I'm capable. I push the buttons, I get the thing started. I look over in the back seat, and there is a fedora, and I grab it and put it on my head.
At the top of the steps is about a 10-foot tall, 8-foot wide. It's a machine of some sort. You can see steam moving out of several ports around its body. And it's jointed. It has a human-like shape in that it has arms and it has hands and it bends at the elbows and the shoulders and the knees. And it has these massive, large, round feet. And its right arm, there is this very large gun that is firing away. And its left arm, instead of a hand, it just has this very large ball.
I heard explosions, right?
You heard two very large explosions, yes.
I better switch hats.
Are you in the car, or where's the other hat come from?
The helmet?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I keep it strapped to my belt.
Ah, perfect.
It's American Express. Never leave home without it.
A hail of bullets, and there is a splatter of blood from Cotton. He is hit, and he is seriously wounded. And in that same moment, the flash of white, and King is standing before you.
I jump up on the first guy. I wrap my arms around his neck, and I spin around him and crack his neck and use him to propel me through the air into a feet forward 2-foot kick.
Like drop kick?
Yeah, drop kick.
Noise!
To the next guy.
As you swing yourself up on top, he just pivots forward and uses your momentum against you and throws you off toward where the police cars are. You hear this whirring, this kind of zzz, and this burst of electricity comes out of it and hits all of you. Shadow runs up the steps. King! Boost me! Flings him up into the air. He does this super sweet, Greg Louganis flip, spin, twist, and comes down with the knife, and it just bounces right off the metal. Bing! And the machine comes down with that wrecking ball straight on top of King and knocks him unconscious.
If we ever animate this series, I want Bert Kreischer to be the machine. That's what I'm picturing. Why don't you step on a lifeless body and get a boost?
Yeah.
You're not dead. You're just unconscious. A figure in a long trench coat and a derby hat land on the sidewalk as their motorcycle crashes into the side of the machine. They reach out their left hand, and you see the legs of the machine twist and slam up into the torso of the machine. Okay, so what do you want to do? You just watched this shrouded individual leap off of its motorcycle as it rocketed this motorcycle into the machine, who may or may not be driven by Bert Kreischer.
Right.
And appear to smash it into a ball with some form of power.
Cool.
What are you going to do?
Shadow, you're first.
Well, we're kind of out of initiative at this point.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, we wouldn't be, because there's still robots up on the top steps.
Yeah. Is Cotton laid out?
No, Cotton's conscious. He's on your right, about halfway up the steps.
Are the robots who are up top, are they reachable with a ranged attack?
Yeah, you could easily get up the stairs and get to them if you wanted to engage them in melee. But yeah, they're maybe 40, 50 feet away from you. You can cover that distance, no problem.
All right. Yeah, so I want to like try and run up on them and then throw my daggers at them.
How many, Duke? How many of them are remaining?
I think there were 3 left. Give me a roll, Shadow.
All right. 2 successes.
I rolled a 6. 1 success. All right.
Voice.
Tell me how you do 1 damage. Doing it to the closest one to you, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me how you do 1 damage to that robot.
All right. Cotton's on my right. Dude, I bought drinks for, just like smash the huge guy. And I'm like, cool tricks, buddy, but check this out. And I fling my daggers at the guy, but it only does a damage. So it, like one of the daggers kind of like scratches him across the arm. But they look like humans, right?
Yeah.
These are the guys that look like humans. Yeah. So I throw my dagger, it hits him in the arm. Kind of messes with his shoulder a little bit.
Okay. Ramen.
Hold on. You said you bought drinks for this guy?
Yeah,
I bought drinks for this guy at the bar.
This is the guy that walked in that was sitting in the corner that you thought was the one who made you all happy, that was messing with your mind.
Okay.
This is that same individual.
All right. Right now, it appears we're allies, but I'm gonna be quick to keep my eye on him. But first, let's tend to those automatons. What'd you call them? Robots.
Mechanical beings of some sort.
Yes. Let's tend to those. 3 of them?
There's 3 of them.
All right. Let's go get some.
All right, make your move. What are you doing?
I'd gotten slammed to the ground prior.
Yes.
I want to leap up there face to face with the middle one.
All right.
Can I do that and attack?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can make your leap, which you can just do. Man, you have enough might dice. You can make this distance no problem.
Okay, little hop. And then
yeah, your little is your finger pointed out? Are you pointing your finger as you leap across the steps here, or
no? I've been a little bit humiliated. You know, I kind of got my ass kicked today, and we got to put aside the histrionics for a minute to take care of business so we can talk to this fella. Plus, I don't want to look bad in front of him.
I'm not clear right now what hat he's wearing.
Spartan hat.
Spartan helmet.
The Spartan helmet. Thank you. I'm better. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Do you still have on? No. What happened to the fedora? Did you put it back in the box? I think you did.
Yeah.
He threw it in the back seat. Yeah. He didn't put it in the box.
It's in the back seat.
It's in the back seat of the car.
Okay. But the car's a little bit wrecked. That's okay. Okay. So
a little bit, maybe some bullet holes in it.
I want to leap up there and do multiple attacks to the 3 of them. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Roll might. Oh, martial arts. You want to use martial arts. Yeah. Roll martial arts.
Okay. All right. Here we go, baby. Come on. There's a couple. 2 6s, 3 4s, and then 2 more 4s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total.
Nice. I rolled no successes.
Boom.
So narrate for me how you take these 3 robot, automaton, mechanical beings apart.
Okay. I'm going to jump up there face to face with the one, and then I'm going to knife fist the other 2 right into their mouths, rip their jaws out, slap the jaws into the temples of the one in front of me.
Yes.
And then, how many is that? 3?
Yeah, that's 3. That's all of them.
Are the other 2 dead? Pulling their jaws off, do the trick?
But yeah, you take care of all 3 of them.
But just that? Okay.
Do you want to do more? I mean, dude, it's your narration, bro. You tell me how it goes.
Okay, pull the jaws off them, smash them into the middle one, and then I want to kick one as far as I can to the right, kick another one as far as I can to the left, and then the one with 2 jaws in his head, I want to just grab him by the neck and twist it off.
And twist his head off?
Yeah.
Brutal.
We're taking this one with him. We're gonna take him back to the lake and analyze him.
And I only moved about halfway in between them and where I was originally. So I turned back to the mystery guy and I'm like, see? Pretty cool.
Cotton, what are you doing? Besides bleeding.
Right. So, I'm just trying to recall. Is there a guy within a machine?
Yes.
Okay. And when he just popped that head off, does it expose that?
No. He just popped the head off the 3 guys that had machine guns that were standing at the top of the steps.
Okay, there are more.
The guy you're talking about is inside, like, the big Bert Kreischer machine.
I got you. Okay. And those 4 things are the things that we're battling.
Yes. Well, Ramen just destroyed the 3 machine gunners at the top of the stairs.
Okay, so we're down to 1.
And the mystery guy, the mystery person, just crumpled the other one up in a ball, and it's laying down on the sidewalk between the steps and the police cars and the police officers.
I got you. Okay. And I'm bleeding, but I'm not mortally wounded. So I want to go over and examine the cube.
Okay. You've already recognized that, like when you did your sweep before you turned into king, before you got shot the first time,
Right.
that there isn't a living thing, or you couldn't feel any emotion.
Right.
How about that?
That's right. I remember.
You couldn't feel. You know that you didn't feel any emotion from the machine. That I'm not going to stop you from investigating the burnt crystals machine, but you know that, or from you guess that there's not a living being inside of it, or at least there's an emotionless thing inside there.
Gotcha.
You know that there's something inside that machine driving it.
All right.
If that makes sense. That was a really long way to a short answer. Sorry.
It was a weird way to say that, but yes, thank you. I want to know what our guy that swept in and saved us. I want to know what's on his mind, what his feelings are.
Okay, roll telepathy.
So, okay. 8.
8 successes.
Yep.
Nice.
I had 1 dice that was 6 3 times.
Nice. I rolled
Wow.
1 success.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're gonna get in there deep, Chris.
Well, no, because he
Right.
can only read emotions. He doesn't read minds.
Just emotion.
Just emotions.
But he's going deep.
Okay.
Anger.
All right. So he's pissed. All right. Are you prompting me?
That's you. You wanted to read his emotional state.
Oh, that's the end of the statement.
He's
all right. Great.
He's angry.
And I don't know at who. So I'm assuming it's because of our battle and what's going on with the thing. I'm going to approach him and, hey, brother, thank you. We dearly appreciate your help.
Their face is shrouded in this dark mist, smoke. So as you approach them, attempting your greeting, they begin to walk over toward the motorcycle that they rocketed into this machine to knock it over, and it's laying on the ground halfway up the steps, and you can see it's dented and dinged. This thing isn't a piece of technology like that you're used to seeing. It's very sleek, dark in paint colors, and the metal that's used. It's all very 1950s rocket ship, if that makes sense.
Oh,
those
yeah.
kind of lines.
Sure.
And you can hear them just kind of muttering under their breath, but it's fairly unintelligible. You sensed that anger, and you can just kind of feel that anger radiating off of them. They don't really respond to you when you're, hey brother, how are you?
He's pissed about his bike. I can understand that.
They walk over to the motorcycle, and you can see a few parts have kind of moved off, and they start moving their hands to the side. They're not touching anything. They're just kind of making some motion, and the parts start to lift themselves up off the ground and come back to the motorcycle and, go back into place as if they are repairing the motorcycle using whatever power it was that they used to destroy the machine.
Can I run over there and also attempt to engage them?
Sure.
I'm assuming that's the end of my turn. I rolled the dice. I don't know.
That's not necessarily the end of your turn. We're gonna go, like, the battle part of it's over. Freeze? Is that what you said?
No, I said free flow.
Oh yeah. It's kind of we've moved out of that initiative order, that edge order, and
Dope motorcycle, dude. Thank God for your technology.
Yeah, I'll run over to him and I'm like, can I help you? That was impressive. I'd like to talk to you more about...
They turn their head up to look at you.
Yeah.
Like face you. As they're bent over, leaning their motorcycle back up. And they just start to kind of roll the motorcycle slowly down the steps.
I'll walk with as much as I'm able to.
Okay, Duke.
Yeah.
I'm going to package up one of these bots that's in the best condition.
Okay.
And I'm loading it in the car.
Okay.
I'm going to help him.
Careful with that. Careful with that. I found that the ones that are set up for this type of endeavor tend to have an explosive trigger.
Done. Is there a body of water nearby?
The closest from here is probably the Detroit River. I mean, a large body that you would know of. There may be fountains somewhere close by, if that's what you're looking for.
I'm thinking river.
I mean, you're not right on top of the river. It's multiple blocks from here.
Okay, so hammer toss wouldn't get it.
Well, if you hold high enough, yeah, you could probably throw it a decent distance across the city if you wanted to.
Right. No, I can't throw them blind. Somebody might get hurt.
Innocence.
Yep. Okay, well, shoot. I'm going to get him the hell away from my car. That's for damn sure.
The shrouded hero. Typically, I've found them at the base of the neck. Small box. Just be wary.
So you have analyzed these.
Excuse me?
You have analyzed these creatures.
I have not analyzed these. No.
Have you encountered these?
Yes, I have had dealings with these types. I take it you haven't?
No. Should we expect them again?
Ramen.
The
term is analyze.
Maybe you could disarm this so that we could analyze it.
Raymond, I'm telling you, Raymond, the term, as your friend, is analyze. I don't even think these things have butts.
So then, what am I saying?
Anal is a reference to the hole in between someone's butt cheeks. I don't know what it means to analyze something, but you don't want to do it. Not out here on the steps.
Great first impression, huh?
Right.
Okay. We shall not be analyzing.
Yes, heed the advice of your friend. Analyzing is, it's a crime, most likely.
Certainly.
It's my second language.
Analyzing is your second language?
English.
Oh, English is your second language. My apologies. Yes, yes. Now that you say that, I do believe you. No, you had asked about these. They're not creatures.
They're attendants. Have you heard of the breakthrough that William C. Durant has been working on? The Attendant? The new home appliance?
Yes, we heard about that, hadn't we?
Well, it appears that someone has stolen that technology and has appropriated it for other uses.
Do you know who?
I haven't gotten to the bottom of it yet. No.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The ability to blend in, as it appears that these have, is only something that I've started encountering in the last weeks. But I do believe that the Purple Gang has something to do with it.
We want to muck them up. Duke, I want to find the box at the base of the neck.
Okay.
I'm gonna get away from everybody else in case this sucker goes off my face.
Okay.
I'll go back up to the top of the bank stairs.
Yeah, I mean, there's already, massive explosion has happened at the top of the stairs, so
Yeah.
why
can't
not
do
cause
much
another one?
more. Right.
Raymond. Hey, Raymond.
Mm.
This is no time to analyze that creature. We got things to do.
roll
Hot.
investigation or yeah.
The term is analyze. The term is analyze. There will be no analyzing.
Roll investigation.
All right, here we go. 2 hot dice, baby. Come on.
2
4 and a
hot
2,
dice.
baby. Doing it. 4 and a 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So the one that you picked up is one that Shadow had already broken open. You can see just a very small. It's rectangular. It's a small rectangular box at the base of the neck. It's kind of inside the workings, but it appears rubber coated. To remove it, I want you to roll technology.
Okay. That is out of my wheel. Man, I'm banged up. I
Do
can't
you
let
want?
this
Do you
thing
want to
go.
enlist the aid of one of your friends?
Yeah, I'm looking at him like, hey, Cotton. Oh, wait, Cotton's all messed up, too.
Yeah, Cotton's hurt.
Yeah, we're both hurt. I don't know Shadow as Shadow, do I? He's
You probably know of him.
okay.
I don't know. He's covert.
Yeah. Hey, Bub. Get this box out of there. You don't owe me a hat.
Because I know you're such. But
Excellent.
let me take a look and see what I can figure. Technology roll, I'm assuming.
Yes, please.
1 success.
1 success.
I only have 2. It's pretty.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I had 1.
Well, I mean, I was like, I
Two's-
wasn't gonna
Two's better than
actually.
1.
I wasn't gonna actually attempt it. I was just looking at it. Would that better?
Oh, you're not attempting to remove it?
No, I'm gonna look at it and see if I can figure out how to remove it.
With the one success, you're just not really sure.
Yeah.
You're just not really sure.
Some call me Shadow.
I'm Raymond. Nice to meet you. Shadow. That guy over there. That's Cotton.
And who is your companion on the motorcycle?
That's your friend, pal. You're the one buying him drinks.
I turn to them. May I introduce myself? I'm Shadow.
Yes, Saint Shadow, I know who you are.
You do.
There's very little that gets by me in this city. You can call me the Sable.
So do we have to use the every time we refer to you? Or just Sable?
I'm not going to presume to tell you how to speak English.
The Sable.
Would you like me to call you Analyzer? God damn it, I was trying to keep a straight face.
Sable, can you help us disarm this attendant?
They reach out their left hand and they make a pinching motion in the air, like with all 5 fingers, kind of bring them all together, and you see the little rectangular box gently removed and just kind of floating in the air, and it pulls itself out and flings itself straight up into the air and disappears.
Huh?
It's like firing a bullet into the air. You have no idea where it went, if that makes sense.
Okay. Now I want to load it up in the car then, because I want to look at this thing up close. I ain't seen nothing like it.
Okay, you have no problem doing that. It's heavy. I mean, it's not like picking up the dead weight of a man. You would guess that this thing weighs 450 pounds probably.
Right. And this is one of the gangster types?
Yes, this is
Okay.
one of the yes.
Okay. Do I notice anything out of place when I go and look in the back seat of the car?
Oh, it's a whole mess. There's sausage scattered everywhere. The hat box is turned over and on the floor. There are bullet holes down the driver's side. Yeah, it's an absolute mess.
And the hat?
Which hat?
The one I got for Cotton Dearborn.
It's laying on the floor in the back.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be damaged.
All right. I was thinking rumble seat. This thing got a rumble seat, doesn't it? That's where we keep the sausage. But yeah, he got in a wreck. Sausages everywhere.
Sausages everywhere. It's not just in the car. It's on the ground. I mean, you said yourself you had what, 40 pounds of sausage and salami in the bag?
Yeah,
Yeah, that stuff's scattered everywhere.
Everybody exaggerates how much of that they have, though.
exactly.
That's a fair point.
Well, I'm going to offer some to everybody. Hey, you guys want some sausage?
Hell yeah, I'll eat some sausage.
Hell yeah.
How broken am I? Like, I'm not sure. Do I need to seek medical treatment?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you're bleeding. You took bullets.
That becomes my next concern. I mean, it's time for me to go to get checked out.
Yeah, the police kind of assessing the situation, and you can hear the siren of an ambulance off in the distance. Cotton,
Oh,
did you have something to say?
yeah. We need to bug out. The Sable. Meet us at Buster's Happy Hour next Wednesday. We're buying. Yeah. I realized Cotton's bleeding all over himself. We got to get him out of here.
Hey, Shadow, do you know a doctor that's maybe not such a public doctor?
I do. Can I?
I would appreciate your guidance.
Can I roll streetwise here to see if I can get us know someone close?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
5 total successes.
Sweet. Tell me who you know and where they are.
So, Jules turned me on to this doctor, practicing veterinarian who's kind to those whose identities they like to keep private, and he's in a basement just off like 2 main city blocks from where we're at. So,
What's their name?
His name is Doctor.
Puff.
What is, his name is Dr. Lucian.
Dr. F. Eelgood.
Dr. F. Eelgood. No, his name is Dr. Lucian.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Uh,
load.
So
Let's-
Dr. Lucian,
So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to.
you want to roll with Shadow?
Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to go in front of you, so I need to get there a little faster.
Bully.
Ramen.
Huh?
Raymond, here's the address that you can take Cotton to.
Okay.
I'm gonna run ahead and give him a heads up.
Thank you so much.
Get in. Get in. Don't sit on any of the sausage.
I'm in, I'm buckled, and I've got a piece of sausage in my mouth.
You're buckled.
Okay.
There are no
gonna roll-
seatbelts in the 20s.
I installed one because he drives like a maniac. Okay, fine.
12 miles an hour.
You have,
All right,
you have two
here-
pieces of rope.
Here goes vehicle roll. You ready, Duke? Here we go.
Yep. Give me that vehicles roll.
6, baby. Rolling twice. 6 again. Oh my God. The green dice is hot. And a 3. 2 of them.
Sweet. Which did
Parking
you
lot.
throw a hat? Did you throw a hat on, or
Parking
did
lot,
you
buddy.
not even worried about
Oh
it?
yeah. Oh, I always switch hats when I'm driving. Back to the newsboy. Slap the emergency brake off and tear ass.
Off you go.
Yeah, 12 miles an hour.
Okay. Several of the police officers are trying to get your attention as you're leaving. Several of them are standing around this massively crushed ball of steel plates, the Burt Kreischer machine, and the Sable is left standing at the top of the steps as you drive away to go visit Doc
Dr. Lucian.
Lucian. Sweet. Okay.
Well, do they get our attention? I can't bother with it. Cotton's hurting.
Okay. Off you go.
All right. I'm going to reach back in the back seat. I'm going to get that hat. Here, Cotton. Thanks for being a friend.
Raymond, you're a good fella. I can't appreciate you enough. You're getting me to a doctor. You gave me this sweet hat. And you don't even appear to be angry at me because I crashed your car and left it in the middle of a gunfight. I appreciate
Cotton, I owe
man.
you everything. I owe you everything. So I don't go forward in your world trying to analyze everything.
Touche, my friend.
All right, Duke, we're what do you want me to roll to figure out this address? I feel like,
Dude, you know the city well enough.
okay, I feel like it. All right.
Yeah, you know the city well enough. You don't have to roll anything for that.
We're flying, dude.
You meet up at Doc Lucian's, and Shadow is there waiting for you to arrive. You get inside. The doctor immediately puts you under, Cotton.
Oh,
Yeah, it takes care of you. I'm not gonna make you play out a scene. We're trying to play a superheroes game. I'm not gonna make you play out a scene of recovering in the hospital from bullet wounds.
yeah, General Hospital.
I go to the gift shop. I wander around for like 3
The
minutes.
veterinarian gift shop.
I actually steal a
They
5
only
cent.
serve Coke in the cafeteria.
I steal a 5-cent sweet.
Bastard. Hey,
Good
does he
idea.
have those? Does he have those veterinarian?
I wasn't
cones?
sure if going under would make me turn into king.
It did not.
Does the doctor have those cones they used to put on dogs?
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, hey, put one of those on him.
But this is not a reputable veterinarian. Okay? This is like a basement, dirty, like rusty table.
Oh God bless. Where'd you bring us?
But he uses clean instruments. It's just the space is not nice.
Discreet veterinarian
This is where you would like bring your dog. He got fucked up.
or your parrots that know all your dirty secrets.
Maybe. Okay. So Cotton gets fixed up.
I tell Doc Lucian to let Jules know how much the bill was, and that I would cover it.
Okay, that works.
Thanks, man.
So couple days go by. What are you guys doing in the couple days while Cotton's getting upright?
Oh, well, shit. Where's he getting upright at? His house? His
I
apartment?
don't know. You tell me.
Well, I guess he's going to the lake.
Are you taking him out to the lake, or you gonna go sailing with him?
I don't know that I know where he lives. Hey, we could go sailing.
Yeah, you can come to my house.
Yeah, we'll take him to his house so he can enjoy his comfort.
I got cable and shit.
There isn't television.
I'm just kidding. Come on.
Go to Netflix.
He's got a stack of about 40 AOL CDs that he still hasn't used.
Yeah. Okay, so is he out for a couple days, or what? What's going on with him? He's conscious, right? Just laid up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just hang out, see if I can, help him out. I don't know. Does he have anybody he wants me to get a hold of?
Raymond, I feel like all this laying around is just time wasted, man. We've got to figure out what's going on with those personal assistants. I mean, people are gonna die.
Excellent. I'm gonna bring that personal assistant up to the room, and we're gonna peel all the skin off.
You're gonna bring the assistant upstairs?
Yeah, the robot. We're gonna peel all the skin off and look at it.
Okay. So
Analyze it.
if that's the case, you're gonna analyze it?
Yeah.
I think that's a good plan. Probably better than analyzing it.
Slightly, only slightly.
Language barrier. Can I roll a science? Isn't that one of the skills or the talents?
It is?
Okay, let me roll that.
Okay.
I got a 3. Okay, I don't understand what the hell's going on.
You're trying to determine what? How
Uh,
this thing works? Where it came from? I mean, what is it that you're trying to glean?
I want to try to figure out, like, is it magnetic? Is the metal that's this thing's operating on under this skin-like surface, is it magnetic?
As in, is the skin sticking to
No, I mean,
this?
would a magnet, if I held a magnet up to one of these, would it attract to this thing with the skin layer on it? Like if I ran a magnet over one of these bots, would I feel the magnet attach? You know what I'm saying?
Testing it for the development of weapons, maybe? Is that what you're thinking?
I'm just looking for a way to discern between human and robot.
Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying.
If Mayor Dumas is a robot and I hold a magnet up to his face, does it stick,
Smart.
I want to try to figure out a way to identify this thing.
Okay.
I know this one's all messed up.
Yes. Through the skin, a magnet will stick to it. Yes.
Raymond, you're a genius. I'm so
Awesome.
glad you thought of this. It wasn't very practical to go around analyzing everyone.
Awesome.
This is going to help.
All right.
So you're just going to equip yourself with magnets everywhere you go?
Hey, might not be a bad idea to have a magnet on you at this point. All right. Are there any visible seams or, the texture of the hair? Man, I'm analyzing the damn thing. I want to feel it. I want to look at it. I want to see how the skin moves on its surface. If you pinch it
It's very realistic.
visually.
Yes, visually. Obviously there's no blood flowing through the skin or anything like that. But there's some serious detail, attention to detail, to make these things appear as
Lifelike.
human, as lifelike as possible. Yes,
Okay. They have fingerprints.
it appears so.
Okay. I've never seen anything like it. Have you, Cotton?
No, not except for these few times we've encountered them together. Where can we get a bunch of magnets so we can kind of
Throw them into a
scout.
crowd, kick ass?
I mean, that's a little crude compared to what I was thinking, but I'm not opposed. The truth is, if I'm scanning a crowd trying to perceive their emotions, I can often feel who is not responsive as well. So I have a little bit of an ability to identify that something is not human. It's just not, it's probably not as reliable as sticking a magnet to their face.
Okay. Good analysis.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, nice job analyzing them. Shadow.
I have specifically a criminal contact.
Uh-huh.
Can I utilize that to see what I can find
Yeah.
So I reach out to mostly all of my community, so I know something.
And you're just expecting a written note back, is that correct? You're not are you approaching Jules?
Yeah, I've at this point I've met Jules, but it just in my
Right, always as Saint Shadow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to set up the meetings, which happen at night, I always have to leave.
Okay.
You know how it goes.
I do. Where do you guys typically meet? Do you meet Jules at the pawn shop?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you just slip into the pawn shop late at night,
Right.
and
He just knows-
he's there waiting for you.
Right. He just knows to stay.
I assume you would have left a note that same night and asked to meet with him the following day, right? That
Right.
makes sense. You're not gonna. You
Yep.
don't want to wait on this information, or correct?
Correct.
Okay.
That's right.
So you enter, and Jules is there waiting for you. He's got some various goods out. He seems to be pricing some watches and, doing a little paperwork while he's waiting to hear from you. And you walk in the room and he looks up.
I hand him an envelope, which is customary. It's got cash in it.
He takes the envelope and puts it into the same drawer that he always puts it into. Thank you.
What do you know about?
Not much. Whispers, really? That they're a ghost? That they're not to be trifled with? How did you get involved?
Saved me.
Interesting. They must have had some motive.
I think it's.
Oh, that walking tank.
Mm.
Huh. Yeah,
If
I
I
didn't realize
wanted
that
to,
I didn't realize that they had showed up for that.
If I wanted to contact them,
I mean, I could try. I don't. I mean, like I said, they're a mystery. I don't know anyone that knows them directly or has dealings with them directly.
I'll tell you what.
I can try. Shadow. That's. I mean, for you, anything. I will try.
Jules, I don't need. If I call you,
I'll do what I can, Shadow. I'll do what I can.
and when he turns his back to go fidget with something, I'm gone.
Okay. And that doesn't surprise him. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, he's used to that.
that's the MO. Hey everybody, thank you again for listening. I'm Duke Walter, the Game Master for Renaissance City. I'm also the Creative Director here at TTRP Theater. I also play Sasha in our Friday Night Cult Manhattan game. I co-write the Cult The Heartland game on Wednesdays, and have a couple other things brewing coming up in the new year. We are super happy to have you here. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know that I really enjoy playing it, and the guys that play along with me, Dean Martin, Jazz, Chris Freedom, are all as into it as I am, and we hope that you enjoyed it. So a new thing that I kind of added in this week, I'm still learning how to edit audio and how to make it sound good and how to bring it all together as a cohesive product. You may notice that I threw in some ambient sound and music this week. That all comes from tabletopaudio.com. Just awesome stuff that guy has put together. So check it out. Go out and support him on Patreon. Also, if you like what we're doing at TTRP Theater, please give us the follows, the subscribes on YouTube. Check out our Facebook and Twitter page. Please like, subscribe, do all of the clicks and hearts and bells and all of those things. It really gets us a long way, and it doesn't cost you anything at all to just help us get the word out that we're doing this stuff and having a good time doing it. If you do have a extra buck or two in your pocket and you want to support us, please go to Patreon, search out TTRP Theater. We have all kinds of different levels that you can support us at. We're constantly brainstorming new ideas for Patreon specific content.
One of the cool things that we're going to start doing are some mini podcast episodes, starting possibly with a cult character. Anyway, so check us out there as well. Please join our Discord. We are on there constantly memeing and being idiots and actually, trying to have a good time and support each other within the community. We love artists, we love performers, we love weirdos. So come be one of those with us. Okay, great. I cannot wait for the second part of this episode. I hope you enjoyed the introduction of the Sable. Next time we'll see how many heroes will be in cars wearing hats. Thanks again for listening, everybody. Have a great night.